Hi, welcome to Fast Kitty Crafts. Today I'll be showing you how to upcycle a 3-tier organizer. I bought mine from Target about 5 years ago, and as you can see, it's been lovingly used by my daughter. The bins are in pretty sad shape, but we'll be making new ones and you'll see later on. All you need is a roll of chicken wire. I purchased mine from Lowe's for about $14. I'm going to be using the leftovers for crafts, I'm sure, in the future. And then you'll need 4 2-inch wood blocks. I purchased mine from Michael's for $1.87 a piece, and then you'll need a can of spray paint. Here's the unit. I actually turned it upside down because the top side had a lot of water damage, but this bottom side is actually not much better, but I chose it anyway. The paper's peeling off, so just remove any loose paper and then remove all the screw covers. Next we'll be turning it upside down and adding the new wooden feet. And here I am marking out a line about 3/8 of an inch from the edge. I did it front and back. And then you'll want to hot glue each of the 4 blocks in each corner. That helps hold them in place so we can flip it over and then screw them in later. My thinking was adding the wood feet helps not only elevate it off the floor to help protect the unit, but it adds to the illusion that it's actually wood furniture, not just a regular cube storage unit. Next, here we are, first pre-drilling some pilot holes in the center of each wooden foot, and then you'll want to then screw wood screws into the same holes. Next, I took it outside and I turned it upside down, and then I'm going to give it a good coat of the paint and primer spray paint. I do the feet, and then I do the sides, and then I do the shelving. So every surface that we'll be showing, you'll want to give a nice coat of spray paint. Next, we'll be painting the unit with chalk paint. I always make my own. Here I am using just latex house paint, and then I mix in some plaster Paris, and then here's the recipe. But for this unit, you probably just need 1/4 of that amount. And here I am going over some of those extra damaged parts with the chalk paint. The chalk paint is on the thicker side, so it helps to fill in the problem areas. What I failed to document was the filming of the actual painting of the rest of the unit, but yes, of course, you need to paint the whole unit with the chalk paint. Next, I wanted to give it a little distressed farmhouse charm, so I have this dark antiquing wax, and I just take a paintbrush and then just kind of dry brush it around the edges a little bit. I ended up going around all of the frame edges, the shelf edges, and around the edges of the feet. Next, to really drive home the farmhouse aspect of this storage unit, I applied chicken wire to the back. I'm sorry I didn't show me actually doing it because I didn't know what I was doing at the time, but I ended up using an old pair of scissors that cuts it just fine, just to the right size, and then I used some small nails just to nail it on. I know you probably should be using a staple gun, but I didn't have one, but these little nails work just fine. I thought the chicken wire gave it a fun look, plus it helps to keep the bins from sliding too far backwards. I was thinking the galvanized metal bin look would be perfect, but I was shopping for them and I found they were $20 a piece at my local Big Lots, so I thought, I'll try to make them myself. I purchased 3 of these plastic storage locker bins from Dollar Tree, and then I gave it a good coat of the Fusion Satin White primer all in one, and then when that's dry, then I paint it with a silver metallic spray paint. The next thing I did is I wanted to give it some gold trim because our bathroom fixtures are gold. I just blocked off the sides with a piece of paper, and then I sprayed the top edge with gold spray paint. Now, to give it the aged galvanized look, you just want to mix 2 shades of gray, a darker one and then a mid-tone one, and then a crumpled piece of paper towel, and then just lightly dab it in a little of each color, or one at a time, and then just dab it on here and there. The effect of having the shiny paint underneath with the matte splotches up on top really gives it a lot of amazing dimension. It really doesn't take any skill at all, but the final result is quite impressive. So for just $1 a piece and a little paint, you can have these super cute farmhouse storage bins. And here it is all set up. So for just a few dollars, you can have this amazing piece of furniture in your bathroom. And in case you're wondering, the paint finish does seem to be holding up quite well. I gave it the scratch test. I tried a different paint method another time around with the silver paint first, and it did not last. So the primer paint really helps a lot. Thank you for joining me for this first part of my Coastal Farmhouse Bathroom Makeover series. Be sure to come back and see some more budget-friendly transformation ideas in part 2. Bye for now!